Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. Okay, excellent. I'm very, very sorry, everyone, for joining so late. I apologize. I was caught up in a meeting in a conference room, and there was three other people with me, and it just got ended. We had to finalize something, sign paperwork and whatnot. But I'm very happy to be doing the AMA again. We've had a lot of progress recently. I think Patrick has probably told everyone we had our finalization with our audit and our legal opinion. We already submitted everything through the EDGAR system to the SEC. Should be posted at any moment for our filing. And it's a huge milestone for us. Finally, that's been done. There's just the next thing to do right now is we're going to do our launch. We have a review of all our apps and services later on today, and we're going to review everything before we do our initial launch and start increasing on our user base. And basically, this next month, a month and a half, we're pending approval by the SEC. So usually you file and then you're pending approval. And once that's approved, we are going to update it with whatever happens during this month, a month and a half. So there's lots of interesting things that we have happening. Primarily, the most important one of all is launching the services and starting to get users. So that's really where we have to be at, growing that and showcasing that. There's some marketing and PR. I think Sandro shared an article that came out recently. There's a lot more of that coming, and it's just I'm very happy after all the delays and all this work. I'm very happy that we finally were able to wrap this up and get to the next stage. So it's a true milestone, but it's also I think probably one of the best things that has ever happened to us. If you read the filing, it really says everything in there. It has all the ups and downs, has all the risks, has all the benefits. It's pretty simplified, and it also goes to show how noble of a business model we have. It's really not hard to understand that we're giving telemedicine call for free, and that we are monetizing off of product sales and ad revenue, medical billing. Pretty simple concept to understand. It also mentions the blockchain component, mentions our use of artificial intelligence. You've all seen already an example of how we plan on using AI, but we're actually training with the calls that we'll be receiving. We're training our avatar, which is something I've been wanting to do for years. We're training an avatar. We already did some testing. We're actually going to review some of that testing today. But what it does, it basically takes the consultations and it trains them based on those conversations and trains them on different pathologies. And we're adding, we can choose different voices, and we're adding a avatar, male, female, just so people can train. But that's just to optimize our call rates, so people have an option other than the chatbot while they wait for to speak to a physician or a psychologist or a veterinarian. A lot of things can be solved this way. I don't really see any others doing something to the scale or pushing it out this way, any other healthcare companies, but it's what makes it very exciting for us. And I'm very happy that we're at this stage now. A few days ago, 4 days ago, I think 4 or 5 days ago, I spoke to Quentin. We were talking about some of the business marketing options that she was offering her and her marketing company. And we're probably going to do a large combination of things additional to what we already have planned. But what we already have planned is quite huge. So this is the next stage. And I think having accountability by doing an SEC filing, laying out a clear plan and doing this in a public fashion is probably the best path uh, for everyone to see real value creation. Um, there's still a lot of work ahead, but we're on it. We're on the right path right now, and um, probably the most solid we've ever been because of the developments, because of the business model, because of all the support, because of the marketing, PR, and particularly mostly because of the team members. So, can everyone hear me well? Still, I think everyone. Okay. I'm here in a cafe, traveling a bit, but okay, okay, excellent. Thank you for. So, there's. I wanted to ask. We have 10 minutes left. Sorry, I came in so late, but 10 minutes left on our call here. Does anyone have any questions they'd like to ask? What kind of things would you like to see here on moving forward? For me in my head, the next thing I would like everyone to see is our services running and functioning. You're gonna do that. That's the next thing we're going to do. So that's the next thing in my mind. People for everyone to see that. Some other PR marketing that's going to come out as well, and just grow from there. A lot of good to do. A lot of people to help. Stuff here. Anyways, I'm very happy that Patrick is in the chat participating today. He's done an amazing job. And we work diligently to get this done quickly. It's a lot of work, huge amount of work, and a lot of work intense. Trying to finish things up at night and put it together before the day ends and things like that. But we were working very, very hard to get all these things done very quickly. Done an excellent job. The other team members have done a great job too, and so there's still people that will be hiring in. We still have positions open that we have yet to fill, particularly regarding marketplace management, vet and psychologist side. We still have positions open there. We'll be looking for those people in the days to come. But pretty much you're solid to launch. So it's going to be very exciting for us in the next couple of weeks. I'm looking at who's here listed. Still there? I think I'm still there, right? Okay. Yes, we'll share the link to the community as soon as it posts. And I think Patrick can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it only displays after it's approved. I'm not sure if it's displayed on the website before it's approved. But we'll double check that. But we will be sharing that with everyone. The important thing is that the bulk of the work that's been done, that was the biggest amount of work because we had to get audited financials and go through PCAOB audits. So it's it's a huge amount of work. The following filings after this are much easier because everything's already in order. So this will lead us to the next stage very quickly. I'm looking at questions here. That's a good question, Ellie. The Reg A roughly could be approved in 1 to 1.5 months. I'm pretty sure that the fund raised funds raised are, we have access to them immediately as it states in the filing. Um, and we should be upgrading that filing with the updates that we have coming along during this month and a half. We have lots of things happening. So all those things will update in the next filing and then actually update it to an S1, because what we've done now is actually say 80% of an S1 file. That's how we structured it. So it's going to be much easier to fill out the rest, lead us to listing. We're doing this as fast as we can. Many things that we've been working on and focused on, but it's all scoped out. Many great things that we're going to take advantage of now. And it also brings a lot of, doing an SEC filing like we just did, opens up a lot of opportunities for us from funding, from contracts. It just puts us in a way better position. So, Richard, thank you for being here so long. It's amazing to have everyone here. I think we're really going to start ramping up the community as well. People will be joining, and see if we have some of the people from the past as well. Nice to see so people from the past that you can participate a lot. I think this is the next big moment for us. It's coming up. It's been a long road, but it's been definitely worth it. So let me see. The market maker on BitTrue. Good question. Market maker on BitTrue. We're actually going to switch to our own. So that's the plan right now. The dev team is going to create our own bot. Really, the market maker, all they do is they have a trading bot that trades for the token. So we were switching to our own, but either way, that should be solved very soon. The dev team's been hard at work. Yeah, the switching to our own provides two benefits. One, it's less costly, and two, we can we can have a little bit more control over how the algorithm is doing the trades. But BitTrue offers you a special account where you can has an API built in, and you can add a bot there. So that's a green. Thank you for that question. Well, so this was a plan always. We had to finish our SEC filing. It took our main focus, which we just did. Just finished with that. And now we can move into the stage of doing the launch, because this is how it's written into our SEC filing. And we can also, the Lightchain Foundation can work independently. So those are the set of things that we have to be done. I wanted to have these done, months ago. Problem was, going through PCA review audits. If anyone has to ever go through one, you'll understand how in depth and how long these things take. So those are the delays that we had, but we got it done. So that's the most important thing. Now we can go ahead and proceed, which is the exciting part and the fun part. We can go ahead and start through our launch. The Lightchain Foundation can come into effect and kick in. We can do our marketing and PR plans. That we've been holding up on a big way. We have things that we wanted to start pushing out. All those things. And it's really important that we follow what we stated in our finding, as the timeline is laid out there. So that's what we've been doing. That's how we built it out. That's how we built our strategy to grow. And this is really important that we follow this, because it allows us more access to capital and ensures and increases the likelihood of our success dramatically, what we wanted to achieve. So, after everything, this is the plan. So the Lightchain Foundation, the launch of the services, now we can go ahead and proceed into that. It's what we're doing now. We're doing the apps. Daniel, I told him around these weeks, come in who will be helping out in a big way with all the launching components uh, and the LifeStream Foundations as well. We already have that set up to with the leaders of the foundation. There's already a clear understanding of how those smart contracts have to be built, but we also have to ensure that we're good on a regulatory standpoint connects with doc.com. So those things are things that are already in the plans, and we have them. Some things are ready to go, but they have to be executed upon now. So now, 30 days or less, at least the launch services and launch of the LifeStream website, which I think I already shared with everyone. LifeStreamFoundation.com. All right, everyone. I am very happy that everyone joined today, and thank you for patiently waiting. I'm going to sign off. We have another call right now. We're actually going to review all the gaps so we can prepare everything to get launched as soon as possible. We'll go ahead and share the filing with everyone. It should be posted at any moment now. We already submitted everything to the EPIR system. So, just takes some time to post, from my understanding. But it should be posted at any moment. And planning to launch finally after this. So we'll be in touch, and please, if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and put them in the chat group. I'm using a different account right now just because I switched phones temporarily, but as usual, I thank everyone for being here, the immense support that we've received throughout this whole process. I think this is, we've done this the right way. It's been a lot of work, and very appreciative and grateful for everyone for being here, helping us reach this milestone. So thank you very much, everyone. We will speak next Friday.